Hello, sixth graders, and welcome back. In this lesson, we will see how much you know about history. My name is Tajana Bundara, and I will be your English teacher today. In today's lesson, you are going to read a text about the Vikings. You are also going to learn and revise some history facts. After this lesson, I hope you will be able to create a quiz on everything you have learned in this lesson. So let's start. Let's set up. So for this lesson, you need a pen or a pencil, your English notebook, your mobile phone with QR code scanner, and a strong internet connection. So, in your opinion, why is history important? Think about it for a second. So, it helps us understand the world better. It opens up discussions on what's right and what's wrong. It also teaches us about our identity. And we can also learn from the past, hopefully. If you are interested in history, then I warmly recommend watching these two movies, The Librarian and Indiana Jones. And who knows, maybe one day you will want to be a historian or an archaeologist. Historian, povjesničar, archaeologist, arheolog. In the 5th grade, you learned about some civilizations. Do you remember any ancient civilizations you mentioned in the 5th grade? That's right, you talked about the Greek civilization, the Roman civilization, and the Egyptian civilization. Very good. And now in the 6th grade, you are learning about the Middle Ages. So we will discuss a little bit of everything in this lesson. And here are some fun facts about ancient civilizations. Let's see if you know answers to these questions. But first, answer this question. What's in the picture? What do you see? Beans, that's right. And here comes my first question. Why did some ancient Greeks avoid eating beans? Some ancient Greeks believed beans contained souls of the dead. Interesting, right? And who are these two characters? The guy with the beard is Zeus, and this lady with the snakes on her head is Medusa. And my question, who were the main characters in the Greek stories and legends? That's right, the ancient Greeks had lots of stories about gods and mythological creatures. And which civilization does this guy here represent? That's right, the Egyptian civilization. And here comes my next question. Did the Egyptian doctors use honey to treat patients? What do you think, yes or no? Yes, they did. Very good. And what's in this picture? Pyramids, that's right. What did the Egyptians believe in? Very good. The Egyptians believed in afterlife, zagrobni život. Did both men and women in Egypt wear makeup? Take a look at this guy here. Well, both men and women in Egypt wore makeup. And the last question, why did the ancient Egyptians build pyramids? They built pyramids as tombs for pharaohs and their families. Very good. A sada malo na hrvatskom. Nakon današnje lekcije vi ćete kreirati kviz, a zato treba sastaviti pitanja. Glagolsko vrijeme koje cijelo vrijeme koristimo je, tako je, simple past tense, a zašto? Jer se radi o događajima iz prošlosti, koji su počeli i završili u prošlosti. Pa kad se radi o pitanjima, koristimo dakle upitnu riječ, odnosno WH question, na primjer u prvom pitanju why, nakon njega slijedi did i ide glagol u infinitivu. Međutim, imamo i ovaj slučaj, who were the main characters in the Greek stories. Ovdje nemamo did. Znate li zašto? Who je subjekt upitne rečenice i did nije potreban. Sličnu situaciju, odnosno istu situaciju možemo imati i sa what, how much, how many. Na primjer, what happened in the 16th century? Ili, how many people came to see the Olympics? Predlažem da zaustavite video i prepišete ovo pravilo jer će vam koristiti kada budete trebali sastavljati pitanja za kviz. And here comes an online exercise for you. In this exercise you have to fill in the gaps with the missing verbs. Used, believed, built, wore, and had. Actually, you already know the story, so this should be fun. So scan the QR code or type the bit.ly address into your browser and enjoy this little game. The bit.ly address is bit.ly/FACTSHISTORY. Fun Facts History. Enjoy it! Back to the 6th grade. When did the Middle Ages begin? What does a sandwich have to do with the Middle Ages? Any idea? Let me help you with these two pictures. So, this was a period sandwiched between the important eras or ages. And it began with the fall of Rome back in 476 AD. And it ended with the discovery of America in 1492. And do you know how some people see and call the Middle Ages? I'll give you a hint with this black color. The Dark Ages. That's right. And do you know why? Well, it definitely wasn't fun to live there, because there were so many wars, famine, glut, diseases like the Black Death, Kuga, and witch hunt. But this period of history also has many positive things, like inventions. But the Dark Ages weren't so dark. There were so many inventions and discoveries in the Middle Ages, like this one. Do you know what this is? Very good. It's the printing press. And who invented the printing press? Exactly. Johannes Gutenberg invented the printing press. It started a revolution in communication in Europe. They published books, people read more, and understood the world around them better. It led to revolutions later. Something else also changed the world. The inventions of the cannon and the gunpowder changed the way of wars. Eyeglasses were also invented in the Middle Ages. And do you recognize this person in the picture? Exactly, Galileo Galilei. He was an Italian scientist who opened the eyes of the world to a new way of thinking about how our solar system and astronomy in general work. He improved the telescope and was the first to see Jupiter's moons. Galileo was the first scientist to prove the Earth and the planets revolved around the Sun. But the powerful Catholic Church considered his idea very bad and sentenced him to life in prison. But he never stopped believing. And his famous sentence is "Eppur si muove," and yet it moves. In China, paper money was invented. And the invention of the mechanical clock changed people's perspective of time. Now, there are so many history facts that you have learned in this video lesson, and I suggest you pause the video now and copy into your notebooks whatever you think you might find useful for your quiz. And if you wish to find out more about Galileo Galilei, you can scan the QR code or type the bit.ly address into your browser and enjoy the text about Galileo Galilei. The bit.ly address is bit.ly/G Galileo, G Galilei, number 4, K Kids. And now follows an online exercise. You have to fill in the gaps with these verbs: read, printed, invented, started, led, and understood. So please scan the QR code or type the bit.ly address into your browser and enjoy this little game. The bit.ly address is bit.ly/J Johannes, G Gut, M middle. And now a little bit about the fierce warriors from Scandinavia, the Vikings. This is a scanning task, so you don't have to understand each and every word in the text that follows. You just have to scan, find specific information that I ask you to. So information number 1, name 2 Viking gods. So in the text you will be looking for the word God. Number 2, how did the Vikings bury their important people? So in the text you are scanning for the word bury. What were the Vikings experts at? So in the text you are looking for the word experts. Now please pause the video and copy these questions into your notebooks. So please scan the QR code or type the bit.ly address into your browser and read the text about the Vikings. And remember, this is a scanning activity, so you are looking for specific information. You are not supposed to understand each and every word from the text. The bit.ly address is bit.ly/3 V Viking facts. So the 2 gods mentioned in this text are Thor and Loki. How did the Vikings bury their important people? They placed them in burial ships with their clothes, jewelry, and sometimes animals, and pushed them out to sea. What were the Vikings experts at? They were expert boat builders and sailors. I'm sure you enjoyed these fun facts about the Vikings. Interesting people. So in this lesson you have revised some facts about history and learned new things. And now it's time you use all that knowledge and have fun. This is a group work and your task is to create a history quiz. Of course, since it's all about the past events, you have to use the simple past tense, meaning WH questions plus did plus infinitive. O ovome smo već razgovarali u ovom videu, pa ću samo kratko kazati. Kod upitne rečenice koristimo upitnu riječ plus did infinitiv. Osim ako upitna riječ ima ulogu subjekta, tada ne koristimo did. Što to znači? U primjeru, na primjer, who was Galileo Galilei? Who discovered America? Prepišite ova pitanja u bilježnicu i krećemo dalje. So the task is to create the quiz. And remember, this is a group work. So you have to use information from this lesson. Write down 5 to 7 questions. Use past simple. Check your questions with your teacher. Please use Kahoot, MS Forms, WordWall, or any application that you find easy to use. Share your quiz with your classmates and let the games begin. This list here is to help you create your quiz. So I suggest you pause the video and write this list down into your notebooks. So make sure you use information from this lesson. Write 5 to 7 questions, use past simple, check the questions with your teacher, use an application for quizzes to create and share the quiz with your classmates. And remember, the most important ingredient of this quiz is fun. Let's reflect on today's lesson. You need your notebook and your pencil or a pen for this little activity. So name 3 things that stuck with you after today's lesson. Write down 2 questions you still have. And name 1 thing you would like to know more about. Thank you all for taking part in this lesson. I truly hope you have learned something new and also had fun. Until the next time, I wish you a great day and bye-bye.